Good morning. Here's your U.S. news briefing for Wednesday, July 22nd. It's all literally rubble. Lebanese poet returns to see what has become of her home. A village destroyed. A home erased. One poet returns to remember what was lost. $200,000 worth of supplies donated to PB schools. Most bus fares in England to be capped at £2 from January. The government says the policy will help with the cost of living and give people the breathing space they need. Synthesia's AI training platform is moving beyond videos into live coaching. Synthesia launched AI Roleplay Sessions, an interactive enterprise training platform where employees practice workplace conversations with AI avatars that provide feedback, scoring, and analytics to help companies measure training effectiveness. NBA Rookie Rankings, where Boozer, Dibansa, and OT. NBA analyst Zach Cram breaks down rookie rankings for this season's highly anticipated draft class coming out of Summer League. Top Trump's panel show, new seasons of Mock the Week unveiled as part of Warner Bros. Discovery UK's TLC comedy slate. TLC in the UK has ordered a Top Trumps-themed panel show set to be hosted by comedian Catherine Ryan. Florence Pugh taps into summer's lingerie layering trend. While she's no stranger to underwear as outwear, Florence Pugh tried out a more city-ready take while out and about in New York. Group of Indigenous Taiwanese row over 100 miles to recreate their ancestors' journey. Indigenous people in Taiwan complete a journey to the Philippines in a traditional rowboat, recreating a journey their ancestors made thousands of years ago. Family throws surprise birthday party at Eagles tailgate for Vietnam vet. Will your job be replaced by AI? Here are the roles most affected. Artificial intelligence companies make vast claims about their tools replacing human labor. Our charts show what's happening. The Anthropic physical intelligence rumor roiling AI Twitter. Anthropic and OpenAI's aggressive 2026 acquisition spree set the stage for a weekend rumor. Paul, LeBron not going to be rushed into Desizio. Rich Paul, the agent for LeBron James, said Monday he does not know when his client will decide what team he'll play for next season. He added that any teams interested in James joining them do not need to do anything else to sway him in the meantime. After German broadcaster yanks anti-fascist song, musicians give guerrilla YouTube concert. ZDF's decision to pull Danger Dan and Igor Levit from primetime backfired spectacularly, with critics calling the move cowardly and warning of a chilling effect on free expression. Pisces Daily Horoscope. February 19th to March 20th. Ukraine's Zelensky fires top military commander amid ongoing protests. Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky fires the country's army chief, just days after he dismissed the defense minister. Those two key figures had been feuding with each other. Tropical storm Bertha makes landfall but damage appears limited. Storm damage is expected to be limited because the El Niño weather pattern will counter its worst effects. But unusually warm waters in the Atlantic means the risk of destructive storms is still high. Food prices have fallen, but inflation expected to rise from here. June's fall in inflation will be welcomed by the new prime minister, but analysts warn the fall is temporary. Dimension Capital's $800 million third fund shows the intersection of science and compute is booming. The 4-year-old firm's latest fund is 60% larger than its second vehicle announced 18 months ago. Sources, Thibault, Lakers agree to 1-year deal. Free agent forward Matisse Thybulle has agreed on a 1-year, $3.3 million deal to sign with the Los Angeles Lakers, sources told ESPN. Elon Musk says Grok will make an AI Odyssey film that is historically accurate by the end of the year. Elon Musk has finally broken his silence on and #8220, the Odyssey and #8221, well, at least since Christopher Nolan and #8217, Epic was released and started breaking various box office records. How to nail a fashion interview. The in-person interview is a golden opportunity for interviewees to show their authentic selves, and how you choose to dress becomes part of your portfolio. Seize the moment. Police station opens at Hitler's birthplace in bid to rid site of Nazi link. The opening follows years of controversy about what to do with the 17th century former inn, where the Nazi dictator was born. States want to bring Medicaid behind bars. Federal changes make that harder. Funding cuts and program changes required by President Trump's big budget law are forcing states to rethink bipartisan efforts to bring Medicaid into jails and prisons. Nike to cut off thousands of online distributors in China, restructured digital footprint. Nike is streamlining its online business in China as the company looks to stabilize pricing and branding and get back to growth. Samsung Galaxy Unpacked July 2026, how to watch. Samsung's next Galaxy Unpacked event is just around the corner, and the company is expected to take the wraps off a bunch of new devices. Based on the rumors and leaks we've seen so far, Samsung's next generation of foldables will likely be the stars of the show. Wilt's warm-up jacket, Goodwill find, sells for $8. A Wilt Chamberlain warm-up jacket originally found in a Portland, Oregon, Goodwill by Quinn Brown, 19, sold for $89,600, including the buyer's premium, at Sotheby's on Monday. Rebel Wilson cleared in the Deb defamation case. An Australian court ruled against actress Charlotte McInnes over claims her The Deb co-star and director had made defamatory statements on Instagram. The summer of sport has changed game day style. The World Cup and NBA Finals sparked a renaissance in dressing up for sporting events, or just dressing sporty, among WAGs, athletes, and fans alike. Ukrainian drones hit more sites of Russian online retailer Wildberries. Logistics hubs belonging to Wildberries in the Krasnodar and Stavropol regions were struck overnight. Trump has campaigned more so far in 2026 midterms than he did at this point in 2018. Heading to Georgia on Wednesday, President Trump is campaigning more often this year than he did in the same period for 2018 and has already rallied for a dozen candidates in toss-up races. I can't afford to turn the oven on, 7.4M households struggling to buy essentials. As Andy Burnham promises breathing space for households, millions are unable to buy items such as clothing, heating, and food. Meta is testing an AI bedtime story app for people with no imagination. At last, a tech company has found a way to outsource humanity's oldest pastime, using our imaginations. Lendeborg outduels Boozer, Dubs win Vegas title. Yaxel Lendeborg helped the Warriors to their second Summer League championship, becoming just the second player to win a Division I NCAA championship and a Summer League title in the same year. Han Chae-young scores a hit with Flairflow Korean remake of global microdrama Raising His Mistress's Child. Han Chae-young, the actor behind some of K-drama and #8217's most recognized titles, has scored a hit with an #8220, Raising His Mistress and #8217's Child, and #8221, a Korean-language remake of a global microdrama that generated more than $15 million in revenue. The series premiered July 10th on mobile-first platform Flairflow and has already cleared 10 million cumulative views. Lymphatic walking is the easiest workout possible. It's hard to find a workout that is both easy and beneficial. But everyone seems to have found the happy medium. Here, experts break down all the benefits of lymphatic walking. India's Modi government under growing pressure as cockroach protests intensify. The CJP got a boost on Tuesday when the opposition Congress party demonstrated outside the PM's house. Anthropic pours another $20 million into AI safety group. Anthropic will pour another $20 million into Public First Action, the non-profit organization advocating for safeguards on artificial intelligence. The contribution, announced by the company Wednesday, brings the Cloudmaker's total funds given to the group to $40 million. Public First Action is the policy arm of Public First, a super PAC backing candidates who support boost youth jobs by cutting employers' national insurance, MPs urge. A select committee says it has heard overwhelming evidence that rising employment costs are reducing training and job vacancies. Range Rover answers the question, what if we built a not SUV? The Range Rover GT will debut as an EV with a hybrid version to follow. Sources, Hawks acquired Dort in 3-team trade. The Thunder traded all-defensive wing Logan Dort to the Hawks in a 3-team deal that sent 3 second-round picks to Oklahoma City, former number 1 pick Zachary Rizicher to the Mavericks and Ryan Nembhard to Atlanta. Rebel Wilson wins defamation case against Charlotte McInnes over the Deb Bath dispute. Rebel Wilson has prevailed in a defamation case brought by Charlotte McInnes, the lead actor in Wilson's featured directorial debut, The Deb. Justice Elizabeth Raper of the Federal Court of Australia in Sydney dismissed McInnes' defamation and breach of confidence claims on Wednesday and ordered her to pay Wilson's legal costs. 11 best long-lasting perfumes you can smell all day. No need to re-spritz, these fragrances boast major staying power. We included options from Parfait de Marly, Matière Première, Frederic Malle, and more. Japan temperatures soar over 40 C, marking first cruelly hot day. The term was introduced in April by the weather agency to describe days when temperatures reach 40 C. Kalsure launches midterm election forecasting hub. Kalsure launched a new online hub Wednesday for midterm election forecasting, displaying prediction market odds for major races alongside polling averages, fundraising data, and other election information. The platform touted its midterms hub as a one-stop shop for state and federal election forecasting, featuring Senate, House, and gubernatorial races. Prediction markets don't care about spin or. That's your briefing for today. Have a great day.